What's up guys, Magic Labs here, and in today's video I'm kind of doing another comparison video, this time on shotguns when it comes to airsoft. Now, when it comes to airsoft, you're just like in the real firearms world, you're going to have pump action versus semi-automatic shotguns. Now, in airsoft though, pump action is without a doubt the most common type of shotgun that you will see. Now, if you're fortunate enough, you will find some decent spring powered shotguns that will be very super affordable, but still give you a tri-shot burst, just like with a lot of gas shotguns that are out there, which provides you a much more realistic racking of the pump, if that's something you are concerned about. But at the same time, naturally, anything that's gas powered is going to be more expensive, and just a lot more parts and reliability issues that you would have to be concerned about. So this right here is a SEMA M3 shotgun. This was actually one of the more affordable and practical shotguns that you can get. I got this on Andy's Airsoft for around $220, which is a pretty good deal actually. Yeah, this thing being a spring-powered shotgun, it works really reliably because all you have to worry about is just refilling the shells, which these are 30-round shotgun magazines or shells. So you'll have 30 rounds in it, but each shot is a try shot, so 3 BBs come out, and you'll get 10 shots per shell. And what's nice is, I mean, the only downside really is just the fact that the spring is a lot more stiffer to rack, so you have to kind of put your finger in front here just to make it easier to rack. So it's not as realistic, but it gets the job done. And if you're looking for something that's really affordable and something that is good for CQB, that's yeah, it's not going to break the bank, and you don't mind having a lot of firepower in a slower rate gun in terms of whatever. But yeah, no, this is a good budget option. And plus with this, what's amazing is that you can slam fire it just by holding the trigger down as you rack the pump. It may not be the most practical or accurate, but it is there, right? All this in comparison to what is currently the only semi-automatic and technically fully automatic gas blowback shotgun in the airsoft world. This is my Tokyo Marui Sega 12K gas blowback shotgun. Now, granted, there are obviously there is Tokyo Marui's AA12 or SGR12, or even eventually EMG made their own rendition of the SGR12. So you have those electric semi-automatic or fully automatic shotguns, but when it comes to gas-powered shotguns, this is the first semi-automatic gas blowback shotgun out there. At least that's practical. I mean, technically, the very first one goes to Maruzen for the M1100 because it was semi-automatic, but it was shell ejecting. But it just wasn't the most practical with you know, its shell ejecting feature, and just it's really hard to get, right? I think it's cool, but if only it had a locking last bolt hold open, that would have been much better. It just doesn't have sights, and yeah. So this is like really state of the art creation by Tokyo Marui. There's a reason why Tokyo Marui is, you know, one of the top brands to ever make airsoft guns, and yeah, this is no different. $1,000 Canadian compared to $200 spring-powered pump-action shotgun. You know, this is like a Gucci'd out piece. Like, if you're gonna go, like, if you're gonna drop a lot of money on something that is just a workhorse and it looks beautiful and you can like deck this like crazy, this is like, yeah, this is probably it here, at least in terms of shotguns. I don't think, like, this is, like, without a doubt, this is the most expensive piece in my airsoft collection, but it's also the most beautiful, and it's my favorite piece now in my airsoft collection. Yeah, like, just, I'm a little, I guess, worried, I say, to kind of run this, but hey, man, I just can't wait to get out in the field and feel this, man. Once I get around to doing so, but like, this thing is awesome. But I do have to also give credit to this thing, even though I don't personally use this. This is more so for the airsoft range where I work for solely. Because you kind of see, like, I've decked this out with the Ace Tech Cork C Tracer. I did have to make some modifications to make it accept it. Same as for my Tokamarui Sega 12. But other than that, man, like, I give credit to both, honestly. If you're wanting to go something cheap and just reliable, and you don't want to break the bank, like, I would always suggest, a spring powered shotgun, provided it's a tri-shot burst, and you can figure out a proper setup, like just having this little side saddle to or having a shell carrier on the side to hold extra magazines or shells, so you can really, like, stay in the fight throughout the whole game. But then if you're wanting to really get the most out of a shotgun, and for me personally, the biggest reason why I never opted for this, I mean, if there was no semi-automatic shotguns out there, if semi-automatic didn't exist, then yeah, like, I would go for this, and just maybe once in a while. But again, pump action just was never a fun thing for me. Like, it was fun, but it just didn't give me that satisfaction, because you having to do this all the time, it just gets, like, it rubs me the wrong way. Whereas this, with the gas blowback, the recoil you feel out of this, the fact that I only have to do this is a big game changer. And the fact that you can just customize this so much. Like, ever since I watched Deadliest Warrior with the episode of the Spetsnaz versus the Green Berets, and they showcased the Sega 12K shotgun, I immediately fell in love. Like, this is, without a doubt, my favorite shotgun. Like, if I had to go with a shotgun, this would be it. And it's like, same in, like, when Modern Warfare 2 came out, they came out with their rendition of the Sega 12, like, I was immediately hooked. And yeah, this thing just rocks. Like, it just rocks your world. With how it performs, the way you can deck this out, it's just amazing. Again, this is an expensive route to go down, but hey, like, you get what you pay for, right? Like, I think in the end, when it comes to just performance-wise, it's gonna be roughly the same, especially given this has that slam fire ability, and you can just shoot like, constantly, and maybe not so much accurate, but at least in a CQB environment, it's still gonna really compete against something like this at $1,000 Sega 12K. And thankfully, with the amount of customizations you can do in contrast with this definitely makes it worth $1,000 in my opinion. So yeah, like, honestly, when it comes down to it, I definitely choose this beyond having a spring-powered pump-action spring-powered pump-action shotgun like this. But hey, man, like depending on your circumstances, I think both. I give credit to both. I'm obviously still gonna choose this as my favorite, but uh, pump action versus semi-automatic. I mean, it's it's a no-brainer, honestly. But definitely, pump action shotguns like these are definitely still a great option, especially for beginners or those that are looking to maybe take a slightly more unique path in the airsoft world, especially if you're just, maybe you don't want to you want to divert from the AEGs and pistols. You want something a little bit more unique for your airsoft loadout. So let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. This is just a little fun video that I decided to do, kind of similar to what I did with the Glock versus 1911, and then the AK versus M4. So yeah, definitely let me know what you think in the comments below, and hopefully I'll see you guys in my future videos. And until next time, peace out, guys.